Hello guys and welcome back to our channel Barca Admirers for your daily coverage of all the Barcelona news updates, where we bring you all the latest updates on the hottest Barcelona transfer news on the market. In today's episode, we have a report that has made me frown quite a lot while reading it, and it's being reported that Leeds United owner is now ready to launch a global case against Barcelona for Raphinha's transfer payment, and frankly, I found it outrageous. Now before we begin, I would really appreciate it if you guys could just like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel and also press on the bell icon so that you can turn on all the post notifications. Leeds United owner Andrea Radrizzani sat down with The Athletic in what was a thoroughly fascinating interview. The Italian was brutally honest and gave insight into his club that most club officials would shy away from. Naturally, he was also quizzed about the transfer of Raphinha, who joined Barcelona for €58 million plus add-ons. He said in his interview that Barcelona were not in a clear situation to buy players, but they were shopping around, but they were not able to confirm the deals because the financial situation was not clear. They were trying to hold the players while fixing the problems. Radrizzani explained that negotiating with Barcelona was different compared to other teams, however, as clubs generally negotiate with each other. He claimed that they could not deal with Barcelona as they were not in a position to negotiate, so instead they made a deal with Chelsea. Raphinha wanted to leave and was open to listening to offers from the Premier League, and Chelsea were in a favourable position. He then explained how the transfer eventually fell through for Chelsea as Barcelona came into the scene and how Leeds reacted. Radrizzani explained that Barcelona influenced and convinced the player to wait until they could find the solutions. Unfortunately, it shows the power that the players and the agents have in the system, which he thinks is exaggerated. It's simply too much. Now, of course, in order to have a go at Barcelona, David Ornstein, the British journalist who was interviewing Radrizzani, asked him whether he would have preferred to sell the player to Chelsea rather than Barcelona, despite being in the same league. To this, Radrizzani explained that the deal with Chelsea was done. He felt ashamed to go back to Todd Bowley and change his position. It was really for him disrespectful and not the right thing to do, but then again he did not have a choice. Radrizzani further added, in reference to the shallow squad depth, both qualitatively and quantitatively, that if he could, he would not have sold Raphinha at all, but then again he did not have a choice. For them, it was more important to buy 6 players rather than keep one, that is Raphinha. While Barcelona were late in this race, the Italian did reveal that the final amount that the Catalans offered was pretty much the same structurally as Chelsea. Unsurprisingly, British journalists Ornstein and Phil Hay were misinformed about Barcelona's situation and went ahead and asked whether the Blaugrana will be able to pay the decided amount for the Brazilian winger at all. To this, Radrizzani revealed that they had a decided due date for the payment. He said that he will tell them on the 2nd of September. If not, they will have a global case on all media against Barcelona. Previously, British news outlets like The Athletic have reported that Barcelona will have to pay around €12 million to Leeds if they fail to pay the money by the deadline. Now, how this proceeds will be for the world to see. Well, it's quite obvious that this guy Radrizzani is salty. Yeah, he was made to go back on his word and break his promise to Bowley, but that's not what this is about. He's making it out as if he's the victim over here, but it's not Barcelona's problem. The player himself was desperate to come to Barcelona, and after that, it was simply a matter of asking him to wait it out until Chelsea pulled out and Barcelona could jump in. But of course, every other retarded English journalist is pissed off at Barcelona because of this one issue. They cannot simply accept the fact that a player left the so-called superior Premier League and joined a club that according to them is not worth playing for and cannot pay the players, which in fact is nothing but a gross misinformation that is being spread by the British media. Now believe me, it is this uncalled for superiority complex that this is the best league in the whole goddamn world, which has prevented them from going up the ladder in club football, and the last and only time England won a World Cup was back at the time my grandfather was a kid himself. Well, guess what, Premier League pen pushers? We are Barcelona, and even if we are broke, quality players still prefer a broke-ass club over a sugar daddies, and you can shove all that money and saltiness right up your junk. We are, and we always will be, bigger and better than the most successful of your clubs, cause we are goddamn Barcelona.